Welcome back, guys, to Trails of Cold Steel 4, where last episode, after talking with Valimar, Reen headed to meet up with Cassius as Master Kafai determined it time for his promotion exam, with Cassius stepping in to become what Reen feared most so that Reen could challenge it, facing his ogre self to master the 7th form of the 8 Leaves One Blade School, learning a new S-Craft Breaking Dawn, and becoming a Divine Blade on passing. Then, with more sub-events having appeared across Michelin Wonderland, we witnessed Anton and Sharon sharing their feelings, as well as instructors Mary and Makarov doing the same, and started spending our tickets once again as we move towards our promised meeting. Now, I've only got 3 tickets now, and I'm like, who do I want to use? So I actually, really do want to be with Yuna. Not be with Yuna, but just because was essentially the early game protagonist, in some senses, with the Reen speeches. She was holding it down, the Reen Fort speech. I want to, do it with Laura. Not do it you know what I mean? Because I might get a nice strength accessory. But then there's, Fee, or do I bother actually punctuating things with Elise? Or do I just sort out things with Elise by omittance? Yeah, there was really bad word choices. I get that. I get that I had some bad word choices. I mean, I could just deal with the Elise situation via ignoring the Elise situation. Right, who can I invite for the fortune telling? Elisa, Sarah, Elise, Crow, Elliot. Okay. Well, we're not going anywhere where Elise is available. God. I'm one of the opposite bad people, aren't I, really? When you think about it. You vote useless? No. I'm looking at attachments, man. I'm looking at rewards. Right, the most people can go on the Ferris wheel. Laura can go there. Fee can go there. No, I do not want to know who gives the best reward. I mean, I take my kids on the Ferris wheel. So, I'll take one of the other kids to the Ferris wheel. Reen contacts his chosen companion on the Arcus 2. They use a special ticket to go on the Ferris wheel together. It's weird, but I almost feel like I owe Yuna this. As a character. I don't know. Instructor Reen, look! Michelin's glittering! Man, the Ferris wheel's a great ride, whether you're young or old. I was going to take you to the show, but it wasn't a show. Believe it or not, this was my first time on the Ferris wheel. What? Reen, you just straight up lied! This is your 3rd time on a Ferris wheel. Oh, wait a second, is it? Is it his 3rd time on the Ferris wheel? Reen wasn't there the first time, right? I just didn't take Altina on the Ferris wheel. Okay, this is your 2nd time on the Ferris wheel. You liar! Believe it or not, this is my 1st time on a Ferris wheel. I had a great time. I remember today is the first time you ever rode a Ferris wheel. I'm so happy that you invited me out on such an important day. I don't think it's that big a deal. Instructor, we'll definitely do this again, okay? Of course, it'll be my pleasure. We'll come with your kids. Oh, we'll come with your brother and sister next time. To put it beyond a shadow of doubt, I don't know. The car gently lowered to the ground when the ride ended after offering them a spectacular view. Once on the ground, they both had other things to attend to. After Reen just straight up lied, Adol wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to Yufa. Afterward, Reen decided to walk back with Yuna. They enjoyed the night air along the way, stretching out the evening as long as they could. And then... here's the moment.
Instructor Reen? Do you have a minute?
Sure, what is it, Yuna?
It might have taken me a while to say this, but... when all's said and done, I'm glad I came to the Empire. Glad I became a part of Class VII. The more time I spent with everyone, The branch campus, the instructors, the old Class 7, the stronger my feelings got. I told myself I had to hold my head up high no matter what came my way. My pride as a Cross Bellin depended on it. I'll do whatever it takes to get us through tomorrow, to help us find the path that lies beyond. That goes for you too, Instructor. It's not over until it's over, so don't give up. Not even for a second.
I won't. Thanks, Yuna. We'll give it our all out there, side by side.
Yeah!
Actually, there was something else I wanted to ask you. If you have some time later, maybe we could chat some. Yuna, I know it's the last night before the war. I'm not sure I want to leave things like this, you know? If you do think you'd like to talk, contact me on the Arcus too. I'll be waiting. Come to think of it, I still haven't given her my answer. If I feel the same as Yuna, I should contact her. You received an invitation from Yuna. As Rin and Yuna's bond deepened, they both became stronger. Some more strength with defense. And a daybreak anima. Right, this time round, what did I get? It's probably high break damage. CP gain plus 100%. HP plus 5,000. Break damage plus 50%. I mean, couple, that actually does work on Bridget, doesn't it? So it's 10 CP every turn and 44 per enemy killed. And 400 when HP is low. I'm pretty sure it actually works on like weird things like that, because Yuna gets extra CP. You don't think it works? Yuna gets extra CP on Brave Order, for example. Should we go with Laura onto the Ferris wheel, and then you can tell Laura that this is the first time they've been on the Ferris wheel again? Just see how good Rin is at like multi-timing. I guess we haven't done the drinks one again. Gee, welcome. We let you bring any ingredients you want to our drinks, Sam. Any ingredients. So why not cut your favours on over, stir up your own original cocktail, and enjoy a glass? You look so sad at the first of all. Of course, we only permit minors to drink non-alcoholic cocktails. We're very strict on that. You look so upset to begin with. Right, so Laura is available for this, as well as Muse. Right, well, I'll... This is like number one and the one that got me hot under the collar we're having drinks with. This seems like a terrible idea. Rin knew just who he wanted to invite and called them. They used a special ticket to make an original cocktail. Alright, I brought a lot of ingredients for us to choose from, so now we just got to figure out where to start. You should put the skills I've learned from preparing lunches of all sorts to the test, don't you think? Feel welcome to use the ingredients we have on hand too. I can't wait to try your concoction. The two of them worked together to make a cocktail. Laura smashed it with a sword. They settled on which ingredients would complement the drink best through trial and error. And after a while, they completed their special cocktail. I was wondering what you'd make. What's that? I call this... Oh god. What? I call this the Arcade Zabione. Zabadabo. One of them. A golden cocktail. It matches perfectly with the radiance so synonymous with the Arcade name. The base is my father's favourite, Steinrose, right from Ulster. He would let me try just a little on special occasions in the past, but at the time I was too young to have the right taste for it. Besides the Steinrose, I added some milk, egg and sugar. It makes for a smooth drink with a rich, sweet taste. It's amazing. We should serve some up to the Viscount sometime. I really like what you've done here. It's really unique. In fact, I think I'll add to my menu. See, it's a scam. Why don't you enjoy your class together on that beach? Enjoy the rest of your evening. Zabawan. Yeah, that. Zabayon. The two enjoyed their special cocktail while basking in the light of the lanterns, the sound of waves filling their ears. It's definitely the most romantic thing out of the lot, I feel. After a while, they went back to complete their personal tasks. Now I feel like I've cheated on Emma again. Right, just remember to say no. That's fine. Afterward, Reen decided to walk back with Laura. They enjoyed the night air along the way, stretching out the evening as long as they could. And then...
Reen, you have my gratitude.
I do? Where's this coming from?
Well, perhaps it's just the festive atmosphere getting to me. Ours was a long, arduous journey. But walking this path has allowed me to grow in ways I thought unimaginable. Not just as a swordsman, but as a person of principle, strong and resolute. Reconciling with Fee, training with Monica, and becoming closer to them in the process. Those experiences, and the fact that I was able to surpass my father, are proof of how far I've come.
Laura. You've always been there for me when I needed it most. Like on our very first field study, back when we were still students, or on Brionia Island beneath the pouring rain. I wouldn't be here if not for that radiant spirit of yours, always shining bright to guide my way. In that sense, I think I should be the one thanking you.
Reen. Tomorrow may prove our most decisive battle yet, but I know Class 7 has nothing to fear. The day will be ours. Together, you and I shall cut a path through on the wings of victory.
I couldn't put it better myself. Always made it plenty clear how she feels about me. She really has. She's never come so much for herself. But me, I'm just sitting around waiting for the next rivalry to start. It's going to be our final night together. Is this really how I want it to end? I will leave it at that and hope that there is no disappointment given. I'm like, please don't crush people. Everyone's going to be disappointed anyway. This sucks. Oh, it just ends the scene. Good. Just ends the scene. That's what I wanted. As Reen and Laura's bond deepened, they both became stronger. Strength of defense increased by 15, and strength of defense increased by 2 for Reen. A bravery anima was obtained. So this is strength 100, accuracy 100, and critical rate plus 15%. Yikes! I mean, I was expecting strength for the accuracy up as well, but I kind of need an anti-everything. Like an immune from everything would be pretty good. Alright, one more ticket to spend. So, how many events have I done twice thus far? The only other event I have not done is the Castle of Mirrors. Well, I haven't done the shooting twice, and the Castle of Mirrors twice. I've done the Sparkles twice, I've done everything else twice, I'm pretty sure. But the amount of people I can actually take with me isn't that big. I could take my teacher. I could try to square things away with my sister. However, I don't think it'll be a conversation that actually does do that. I think it will just be something that leads on to the whole phone call thing, maybe. I do need to do it, but now I feel like the Reen who's just avoiding his problems. I don't know. I could just take Elliot. I won't get a goodie, but I could just take Elliot. Reen contacts his chosen companion on the Arcus too. They use a special ticket to enter together. So this is the Castle of Mirrors. Feels kind of magical. First we should head for the outside break area on the way. Quick, Elliot! Let's learn how, in the coming day, you're going to die horribly to the war. They reach the rest stop and stop for a break. Being the only ones in here makes it all the more mysterious. We're almost at the end point. Why don't we get our fortunes told? It's Belle's fortune telling, so it'll probably have a lot of hidden meanings. I'll have my fortune read. You should ask her something. What should I ask? I wonder if the girls outside at the moment are going, Elliot, with Reen, in the mysterious fortune-telling couples relationship place. We're starting rumours, we are. Rumours are being started. I've been waiting for you both.
Welcome to the Room of Fate's unfolding.
I wonder what the future holds in store for you today. I guess Reen's future's not going to change. I'm looking forward to finding out too. Will it say Reen's again? I think Reen has heard enough of his future for now. Should we move on? Elliot would like to know about his objective. Is this not so? How did you... Yeah, looks like you've seen right through us. Of course. Well, shall we begin? What's in Elliot's future? Elliot, you want to bring music to the hearts of everyone. I could have done this fortune telling. You are standing at a crossroads now. The path you choose will determine if you are successful in your goal. Whether you will see light in the darkness tomorrow, or if it will be forever shut off from you, that all depends on you. I'm at a crossroads. Well, everyone is. Tomorrow's going to be a hard battle. I don't know what's going to happen, but... Don't worry. No matter what happens, I'm not going to quit. My music and the memories I made with all of you give me more strength than you know, Reen. I'm glad to hear that. We'll pull through tomorrow, Elliot. We need to fulfill your dream, after all.
I pray fortune smiles upon you.
Until we meet again. I could have done that. Beryl's overpaid. They leave the Castle of Mirrors and its mysterious atmosphere behind to return to what they were doing before. Bond strengthened, but it's only a half star, so it doesn't go full, so I don't get any special rewards. Sad times. But I guess that chose me from not choosing Elisa or Elise. Right, I've used all my tickets. I'm assuming that's all the tickets, because there doesn't seem to be any other events. No, you can't talk about it. I don't want to know about what I missed. Bad. I don't want to go like, oh, you should talk to this person because this person's the right person to talk to because of this and that. It's fine. I talked to Elliot. I talked to more boys than everyone expected. That's for sure. 100%, I definitely talked to more boys than everyone expected. I was wondering how much relationship that would give me, but yeah. Unless you could do 2 events with someone. Then, I guess. I want to know if you two like get together properly. Ain't that the thing at the moment? So, I guess we're supposed to just call it a day. I'm doing one final sweep through the place. I didn't even check Elliot's thing. Oh yeah, I don't have Elliot's thing. Kurt just stood there the entire time. Feel kind of sorry for him, actually. He just stood around with his mum and a tag along. But that's cool. You might get a relationship out of this. You never know. I guess they try to keep blue hair in the family, maybe? Maybe he's got a mum complex if he is someone with blue hair as well. Would that be a thing? Alright, that is everything. Everyone. I don't know if there's any more dialogue to speak to people around the place. There definitely ain't any fishing to do apart from out there. I think we're ready to call it a night. Finally, the Eventide Night of Promises comes to an end, unless anything else wants to happen now. Call it a day? Or, oh.
Let me take a look. Wow, this is very impressive.
I got that, I haven't done that. Vitality drop this times 4 for books obtained.
Now, let's see. Oh, wow. Nice.
How much percent have I got now? 60%? 70%? Must have got loads of them here.
Alright, what do you have for me?
Oh, no battle things, because of course I haven't really been battling during this period of time.
Okay, let's see how you did.
I'm gonna say 4 more. Oh my god, I need 4 away.
Thanks, everyone. Great job. See you later, Reen.
I'm 4 away. Just give me 4. There's 4 more. 4 more. Oh well. So I guess let's call it a night. What now? I'll be waiting at the wetlands. CR. Is this for a duel to the death? It could be a trap. Maybe I should just ignore it. You can end the evening free time from the L2 action menu. Oh. So we got an extra. Read all about it. I'll be waiting in the wetlands, CR. What should I do? It could be a trap. I'm a divine blade now. It has to be her, but why now? I don't want to make everyone worry, so I'll just go on my own. Wait, does that mean I can become Kurt's master? Who did I call? Ah. Oh, she's in a uniform then.
So you came after all.
Yeah, I know all about it now. What's with the outfit? Oh, this. I wasn't sure about it at first either. But it's a uniform for the Knights of Blood and Iron. I feel a little embarrassed wearing this thing, to be honest. Oh no, I think it suits you. It's really flattering. Wait, what am I saying? Yeah, Reen. So I take it this means you're done with the RMP? Yes, now that Operation Jormungand is ready, the RMP will be obsolete. I'll be joining up with Governor General Rufus, Prince Cedric, Lecter and the others tomorrow. We'll all be mobilizing on board Tuefa Didanan. Ah, I'm going to say that wrong all the time. I see. I'm sorry, Reen. I couldn't change after all. I set up this meeting so we could see each other one last time. Claire, don't go easy on me now. As an Ironblood, I have a duty to apprehend you. I can force you to go to where the upcoming rivalries will be taking place. Likewise, you have an opportunity to incapacitate one of your enemy's pawns. I hope you're not going to pass it up. Either way, we both have a lot to gain, don't you think? You may be right, but I still haven't given up on you. How can you possibly say that? I had you come here alone. I could have easily been planning an ambush. Please give me some credit. I would have sensed if there was anyone else here besides us. You came here alone, same as me. You didn't want Lecter or one of your other allies interfering, right? Besides, even though I wasn't able to sense a sneak attack coming, I know you wouldn't pull that kind of trick. That's not the Claire Revolt I know. Nobody bears a grudge against you. Not me, or Milliam, or Altina, or Yuna. Everyone in the old Class 7, even Sarah, would be happy to have you back on our side. There's no going back now. It won't change no matter what kind of front you put on, or how much you try to resist us. I'm sure it's the same for your brother and Major Irvin. We all care about you so much. We'll never give up on you.
Stop it! How can you be so cruel? I stood by and let Milliam die. I'm still going along with the Great Twilight. Don't you dare forgive me. If you don't hate me, how am I supposed to?
Come on now, Claire. You know that isn't fair.
Milliam, you're here. Yeah, I saw you sneaking out. I got Eustace to stand down while I came on my own to check things out. I should have known you were just going to meet a lovely lady. Oh, and speaking of that, your outfit is so cool, Claire. Right? How? My body may be gone, but my spirit lives on in the sword. Thanks to Still Maiden, I can walk around outside it again. Didn't Cabanella tell you? Well, I guess he's not the type to share. Milliam, it's really you. I'm so glad. Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry. I'm really bad at this stuff. I really need to work on my social skills, huh? Milliam,
I'm not gonna make a mistake like that again. Even with what's happened, I'm still an Ironblood. I've gotta look out for you, too. Tomorrow, we'll finally settle things once and for all. With you, Lecter, Rufus, Gramps, and that newbie Prince, too. Me and Reen will get through to you guys.
she's right. We'll see you tomorrow. Regardless of Jormungand or Milmirage, I promise you that as a member of the Radiant Wings. Just have patience until then.
All right, if you insist. I'll be waiting for you. That's my promise as a knight and guardian of the Great Twilight and a pawn of the rivalries. When next we meet, I won't show any mercy.
Okay. We'll come at you with everything we've got. Reen receives his Tachi and something else. Sorry, I didn't mean to waste so much of your time on an important night like this. But I'm really happy I got to see you. Thank you, Reen. You too, Milliam. Yeah, same here. Claire. Oh, that's a pretty fancy airship she came on. I wonder if it's one of those high-speed RMP dealies. Man, I wish we could have come along and checked it out. I bet it'd make for one heck of a joyride. Only things were that easy. But now just seeing her face again is enough for me. We'll start everything right tomorrow. Yep, you bet we will. Meeting a secret like this was pretty fun, huh? I won't deny that, but we should be getting back. Roger! I mean, how does he really expect that to be meeting in secret? With that big thing up and all those people there. Kaleido Hearts was obtained from Claire. Now can I end the night? Game doesn't want me to. Oh, there it is. That's for anyone. Accuracy plus 100%, critical rate plus 5%, enemies drop more Sepith. A necklace with a rainbow jewel on it. So much stuff, man. Got the Goldia bracelet I can't forget as well, strength plus 400. Okay. So, I doubt anything else appeared because the end of the night was supposed to happen. So, yeah. I'm just going to do the restaurant quickly. I just want to know if Duvalie has anything to say about the drinking. No. I know she's not smashed anymore because they had their stuff, but still. But still. Right then. Let's call it a day for the second time. Calling it a day will make the story progress. If you've accepted invitations or promised to meet someone, special events will take place. Please note that all quests and sub-quests you have yet to complete will disappear. There's only one quest I had to do. And I've done it. Should be it, right? Swear I don't get an S rank for Eventide. Before long, the festivities started to come to a close. Those who attended readied themselves to head back to the hotel. After parting ways with everyone else, Rean found himself wandering toward the pier with no particular purpose in mind. Wow, you can see just about everything from here. The Courageous 2, the Merkabahs, the Bobcat, even the Panagrel. And across from it all, Crossbell City, and the blinding lights of Orcus Tower. The celebration's going to be over soon. Everyone's probably heading back to their rooms. I need to make a decision soon. Should I ask her to meet again? Or should I stop myself, assuming the worst of my fate tomorrow?
What a wonderful breeze.
That sounds like...
Wow, this is an amazing view. I can see Mishalam, the Pantagruel, and even Crossbell City. Bringing me here to sober up. You really know how to show a girl a good time.
Oh, it's nothing like that. I simply got the idea when we landed here this evening. More to the point, I had anticipated your inevitable inebriation, my dear Shara.
You really do know me. This is nice. I miss those days when we were able to share drinks together. But you've been doing a fantastic job ever since coming back to the Empire. Though they call you debaucherous prince, you never let it get to you. You've been there for your family. Hell, the whole Empire.
Well, I've never been without people supporting me. Mueller, my parents, Alphen, Class 7, the Viscount, the Erebonian Bracers. I can't forget Lloyd's team, and, of course, Estelle and Joshua. But most of all, you.
No, I couldn't do a thing to help you. Sure, I held on to the artifact for you and acted as a liaison. But I couldn't stop the Courageous from being destroyed. I couldn't keep you safe. I'm sorry, Olivier. I'm sorry that I wasn't there for you. It must have been painful. You've suffered so much.
Now that you're here, all that pain is but a distant memory. We'll be there tomorrow. Together. That's all that matters.
But... No, you're right. Just leave it to me. The silver streak will light the way for your radiant wings.
I'll be counting on it. And it may not be fair to ask you at a time like this, yet. If we can claim victory in tomorrow's battle and stop the Great Twilight, if we can put out the fires of war and bring peace to this land once more, would you do me the honor of becoming my wife?
Whoops, didn't mean to invade their privacy there. No, sure no. Still, I knew they were close, but not this close. I guess that incident in La Ville must have really helped bring them together. Can't say for sure if she'll accept his proposal or not, but I really hope she does. I'm rooting for you, Your Highness. Why run away before the answer, Reen? What am I saying? I have my own decisions to make right now. Who should I spend my last night with? Obviously. I'm gonna have to turn Elise down first. It's gonna break her heart. Oh, so this is the moment. Oh, wait. She's still so important that I have to break her heart first. Fine. Emma!
Good evening, Reen. It's a wonderful night, isn't it?
It is indeed. It's thanks to you that we're able to enjoy ourselves tonight.
Well, Vida, Celine, and Grandmother are just as much to thank for that. But seeing as it led to this moment, I suppose I could stand to be a little prouder about it.
Emma. We both know I'm the sacrifice. There's no telling how tomorrow's battle will go. In other words, this might be the last night we spend together. So I wanted to thank you, and also to tell you something. I love you, Emma. Not just as a friend, and not as the witch who guided me. You're kind, sincere. There's nothing in the world you wouldn't do for those precious to you. To be honest, sometimes it makes me want to keep you all for myself.
I feel the same way, Reen. I want to be more than just a benevolent witch. I want to be that special someone in your life.
Your perfume, Zarin flower. You said it elevates our feelings towards each other, right? You wore it just for me, didn't you? Thank you.
Perhaps, but you didn't need to bring it up. Oh, you always find ways to make me blush.
There they go. Almost as if by magic.
Yes, there's no greater magic than that found in moments like these.
It happened. It finally happened. The promise was made at the end of Eventide. So now we find out what's next. After our 5 hours R&R on the eve before the war. Now, hell begins. Right? It's like, I have to autosave. You can't tell me what you're doing. I'm just going to randomly save another save. Another save file. Let us proceed. The Great War begins. Early morning in Michelin.
time is 05:13 hours. All ships will be in position by 11:45 hours.
We've got the Bobcat 2 and the Merkaba, not to mention the Pantagruel landing craft and the Ouroboros ships.
Each team will infiltrate their assigned pale. Once the barrier is down, the Courageous 2 will charge the Imperial Fortress.
If all goes according to plan, it should be 12:30 hours by then. You shouldn't need to worry about interference from the Imperial Air Force, but be vigilant for the Crimson Ark.
That's right. It doesn't appear as though they intend to directly participate in Operation Jormungand.
Agreed. We should all be on our guard.
Your lordship, Sharon, Angelica, Duvali.
Rose, Tita, Randy, we're all counting on you.
Got it. The rendezvous with George isn't until after 11, though.
I would like nothing more than to be of use to you. If there's anything at all you require of me, please, don't hesitate to ask.
Same with me. I'll lend you my aid where I can.
I'll be sticking around until you guys meet up, too. But it looks like Lloyd and the others aren't going to be free until the very last minute.
It's the same for Estelle's group, too. I'm going to give this everything I've got, right until the very end. I can go wherever I'm needed. Maintenance, ground patrol, whatever you need. You young folk can take care of all the preparations. We shall sit back and wait for our turn to arrive.
If you require assistance with tactics, or have questions about the ship's operation, I am prepared to offer my assistance.
Thank you, Father.
You too, Grandmother. But don't get too excited, okay?
Seriously, you have a tendency to get way too worked up.
Hey, do not talk to your creator like that.
I know we'll be in good hands.
Shall we get started then? Yes. This could be our final special ops mission.
Between the Pales, the Imperial Fortress, and the imminent war, anything could happen.
Shit's looking crazy as hell down there.
Yep. We got a number of requests, too. Best check them out before you forget.
Yeah. Some of them seem pretty important.
Seems like there are a bunch of magic knights and cryptids popping up, too.
At this point, it would be best to handle everything all at once, yes?
It seems we'll have a chance to show the world what the Radiant Wings can do.
Good luck, everyone. We'll be supporting you from here the whole time.
Got it. We'll be counting on you. Okay, Class 7. Our final batch of Special Ops missions begins now. Let's be the flashing blade that illuminates the darkness. Together, we'll light the path ahead for the world. We're all going to have to work together to make this happen. The deadline is 1100 hours. We'll need to finish everything up by then. May Adios be with us. Let's go, Class 7!
Right! Imagine if there was a clock. The finale, Scattered Petals, Dying Flames. Hey, it says finale. Of course, we know that'll probably last another 15 hours at least, right? We'll see. We'll find out. With another bunch of quests awaiting, with the setup being the final mission's about to come. It's far, everyone's getting into position. Yeah, go travel the entirety of Western Erebonia again. Sure. We'll get tired out before the battle. That'll be fine. So we can have free and support. I feel that's kind of like weirdly my strong combat team at the moment. The strong combat team. And then it's basically +1 from there. It's essentially feel Kurt. Poor Muse. Situation in Western Erebonia has changed completely. You can now explore Stargaze's tower. About Milliam's orders. If used in your party, Milliam's Brave Order white decoration will be available. New weapons and armor can now be purchased in all areas. Time to use up your money. Thanks for waiting, Irene. I'm sorry for being so abrupt. Final volume of the Black Records, deciphered at long last. Oh ho ho! So you're finished. Thank you for being so diligent with this. Well, let me tell you, this volume had some very intriguing things written in it. But I think it'd be best for you to read it for yourself. I'll transfer everything to your Arcus 2 at once. I cannot thank you enough, Thomas. You can now read the Black Records. Oh, man! It's 4 pages. Shall we read that? Shall we read the Black Records? Shall we find out more? Oh, but it's supposed to be spoilers. It's supposed to be the spoilers Black Record. It's the spoiler Black Record. Spoilers coming, maybe. At Twilight's End, year 1206. As the twilight falls across the land, 2 great factions will rise. One will be the World Serpent, a voracious steel dragon with 7 maws. It will seek to crush the world in its fangs and devour it. The other will be the Haze of 1,000 Flames. It will attempt to beguile the great dragon, entangling it and lopping off its heads one by one. No mirage, eh? Though shining wings will take to the sky once more, their light alone will be too dim to drive back the coming dusk. Hey! The Holy Maiden's fall will herald the appearance of the False Pales and the Fortress of the End. Soon thereafter, the world will be plunged into the darkness of night. Its fate is absolute. Addendum. It should be noted the contents of this book are the result of a phase engine that examines and records the flow of causality. The ruinous end of this tale, born from the clash between the Crimson Vessel and the Great Sable Hammer, is clear. However, there may exist horizons yet unseen, shifts in the currents of causality that cannot be predicted, a new outcome triggered by the illogical ripples humanity creates. Having noted this small possibility, the role of this recording, which spans the 1206 years, starting from the first generation of the Arnold family, now comes to a close. May fortune favor humanity. Causality Recording Engine 03. Azov. Oh, okay. Sure. Causality Recording Machine. Oh, the interesting thing is it's Causality Recording Machine number 3. How many were there? It basically says the end of the world is nigh. But, maybe. So, let's, I'm gonna see I can't travel anywhere at the moment without going around and talking. I want to see how much of a suite there is. Oh my god, the absolute entirety of Crossbell. Oh yeah, we got that to do. Luna, Ash, Elliot, Randy. Basically, it's everywhere again. So, buckle up, buckaroos. I guess we gotta check that first before we can see if it's really everything. Only 3? The Ulster Harvest Festival. Ulster didn't get to hold its Harvest Festival this year, but I figured there's still time to put something together. Adius knows the people here could use an excuse to celebrate and forget about their troubles. If you can help out, that'd be awesome. Hit me up at Sunny Spot Inn in Ulster for more info. Sandy. Saving Officer Alan. Not private after all. I'm really worried about Alan. He put in a transfer request so he could go straight to the front lines but be close to the fighting. It's like he's a completely different person now. Nothing I say seems to get through to him. I hate to admit it, but I can't save him on my own. Meet me at the boathouse in Crossbell and we'll talk more. Einhell-keep monster. A powerful arcade will be spotting at Einhell-keeping leaves. The monster is the Sneak Gunner G48C. We should be able to handle it on our own, but we'll have to act quickly. Bridget and Sandy are the other 2 clients. Okay. That should now allow me to see the rest of the world. So yeah, literally every NPC by the look of it probably has new dialogue. No joke. Yeah, let's do this. Once the special ops missions are finished, we'll be moving straight into the final battle. Please be careful, Reen. And if you can see that Cedric comes out to say, Your Highness, you have my word I'll do all I can. I don't know how to put it, but your presence alone brings reassurance to the people around you. I ask that you lend that reassurance and your support to everyone staying behind on the Courageous 2, especially Prince Oliver. Of course, I'll do whatever is in my power to assist them. I'm sure I'll pitch in quite a bit as an operator, and if push comes to shove, I have mobile staff and arts to fall back on as well. You're really coming to your own, Your Highness. It is. The Sweep to End All Sweeps is a good title. I'll do all of this in my power to assist the others. I'm sure I'll pitch in quite a bit as an operator. Oh, she's saying the same thing. Okay, Elise. Oh yeah, Elise. You finally come to visit. But I feel like it won't be long before you take up your sword and leave again. Know that I'll use all that I've learned to support you and your friends. Elise, thank you. Well, I did want to contact Father and Ymir again. I understand the situation you're in, but I need you to make me a promise. You have to survive and return to Ymir. Elise. You know, I'm not taking this lightly. It's a complicated situation. Alright, I promise. I'll win these rivalries and return to everyone safe and sound. That's why I need you to hold the fort here. Of course. Please leave the Courageous Ymir to me while you're gone. Remember, you promised me that you'd come home safe. I was expecting that maybe to... I was like hoping the character note would have some more information about the breakup. Yeah, because it's like... We just said no. It's not even a breakup, but we just said no. So that means... But no, there's nothing there. Proposal. Yes. Read all of us and share us. It just said the proposals. Didn't say she said yes or anything. She didn't say yes. But she accepted with all of it. Okay. But I didn't even need to check in a log to find that out. I knew that she'd accepted. Come on, there's no way you aren't with the best boy in Erebonia or in Temeria. There's no way you say no to that man. The not so debaucherous prince. Just because he's a bit flirtatious, it doesn't seem that he's actually debauched at all. Hey Reem, did you sleep well? Today's the day. Come smiles or tears, the fighting will begin. I hope you're not going to tell me you couldn't sleep last night. I perished the fort. I slept like a baby. So did the two of them end up... stop prying, Reen. It's rude. You're off to another world there, my friend. I can't help but notice how well connected you are, Reen. Did one of your connections send you to bed with a goodnight kiss, I wonder? Something like that. Well, is that so? I thought maybe you'd been inspired by the passions of a certain steamy couple, you see. Sorry to disappoint, but nope. His Highness must have noticed me watching them last night. Wait, Olivier, are you talking about us right now? Interpret my words as you will, my dear Shara. No matter what directions things go, I'm just glad they get along so well. Your Highness, I'd like to thank you for helping us all make such precious memories last night. I'm looking forward to continuing to serve under your command in Operation Shining Steel. The pleasure was all mine, Reen. Now that I've regained my composure, it's time to make our final war preparations. See to it that you can head into battle without any regrets. If you need anything, we'll be pitching in too. Thanks a ton, both of you. To carry out Operation Shining Steel, talk to Oliver and select wait for the operation to begin. Now talk to Shara some more. It's time now for the final preparations. Work hard so you won't have any regrets. We'll be pitching in if you need anything. You want to join my party? The details of the operation have thus been confirmed. We're now waiting to commence. But until then, we've no idea what could happen in the meantime. We shall take an overview of the situation from here. It's the Courageous Sweep! Hello guys, Lieutenant Colonel. Is this a strategy meeting? There's nothing as formal as that, really. We're merely reviewing whatever parties are participating in Operation Shining Steel. Aside from our forces in Erebonia, there's also the Bracer Guild and the former Crossbell Police Department, and Gaius' Groundsritter as well, of course. I'm not real surprised that people from disparate groups would be taking action at a time of crisis, but I doubt any of this would have been possible without Prince Oliver. He has a real way with people. Even Father Kevin said he owed you and the Prince a debt of gratitude. Probably means when we lend him a hand to deal with Phantasma. Kevin Graham. I've looked over the dossier the Intelligence Division has on him. He's a Groundsritter who helped out during the Liberal Orbital shutdown and the Crossbell incident, right? Prince Oliver sure does have a wide network of acquaintances. We have his absurd charge into La Belle to thank for that. Still, I don't regret standing by him. He may be a little mercurial, but he's proved himself worthy of my trust time and again. I would never let that frivolous fool hear me say that. You're one of the only people I know who's willing to hold the prince to account, Lieutenant Colonel. I guess that's just proof of how much you care about him. By the way, guys, how's the evacuation of North civilians going? From what I heard, everyone finished moving to the relatively safe highlands yesterday. And as for my father and brother, they're both taking part in Operation Shining Steel. They're taking countermeasures to keep the people safe from Operation Jormungand and whatever dirty tricks Ouroboros might try. It's very noble of Lacan and Toma to join the effort. Toma's turning 17 soon, right? It really doesn't surprise me to hear he's grown up to be so strong and dependable. I want to see Toma now! He must be like a tree. Yeah, he's a fine Nord warrior, especially for his age. Not as much as his heart goes out to defend everyone, I think it goes out in particular to protect Charles. Charles? Didn't we meet her at Zenda Gate? I think I'm starting to put two and two together here. Right, that's her. I was kind of surprised myself when I heard they were dating. But I don't know I can trust him and Dad to look after my mum and sisters, along with the rest of our people, so that's one less worry for me. I'm sure that must be a relief. Operation Shining Steel came together only thanks to Prince Oliver's undeniable rallying power and initiative, and it opens the path for us to focus on infiltrating the Imperial Fortress. We have about 1,000 supporters altogether, placing an enormous amount of trust in us. We need to make that trust pay off then. Setting Olivier's charisma aside, I have no regrets whatsoever about coming here with him. Besides, it seems he was finally able to convey his feelings last night. I'm going to do as I've always done and provide the both of them with whatever protection I can. Wow, I didn't think there's a single soul in the world that could damage the trust between His Highness and the Lieutenant Colonel. Yeah, I don't think there is either. That is best friend and a half, isn't it? Wow, seeing you three together is a rare sight. I feel like I just walked in the Force faculty office. I'm not your teacher anymore, Reen. Actually, we're just going over which of our old instructors we'll be working with this time around. Oh, now I'm curious. As far as the main campus is concerned, we've got Makarov and Mary on our side, but Vice Principal Henrik and Beatrix have also offered to help. Now we're splitting up to cover Trista and assist the Arc Royale. That's good news. We need all the help we can get. It'd be nice to see those two again. I don't think I've spoken to them since before the graduation. I still run into Beatrix every now and then. This is the first I've thought of Heinrich in a while, though. To be honest, I'm surprised that old fuddy-duddy would agree to fight the system like this. Oh, I don't think he's that bad. I mean, I do, but he always had his students' welfare at heart, I'll give him that. Not for a noble family like his, he's had his fair share of inner conflicts he's had to come to terms with. In the end, though, the man always seems to put aside his concerns about status and prioritise the students. Between the teachers and the alumni, we are putting together an airtight defence against the society. We've opened up communication channels between the ship and the others. All that remains are our final preparations and contingency plans. Great. Keep up the good work. Is your family in Heimdall okay? I think so. I haven't heard from them since yesterday, but since the full brainwash. Uncle Fred's out with the military, so I'm feeling a little worried. I didn't realise. I hope you can get in touch soon. I'm sure it'll be fine. Don't worry about it, okay? Aunt Martha's really strong. I know she and Kai will be safe as can be. War breaking out could certainly change things, but that's up to us and how we're carrying things out, right? Right, we need Angelica and the others to take care of the salt pails. Once the barrier's down, we'll head towards the fortress and the Courageous too. But Crow will... Toa. I'm sorry, I promised Angie I wouldn't talk about this anymore. In any case, I'm going to give everyone my full support. Let's see us through to the end, together. Of course. There we go. Now the preparations for Operation Jormungand have been completed, it seems the RMP's role is over for the moment. I'm certain that by now Claire is aboard the Imperial Fortress. Yeah, probably right. Probably shouldn't mention that I saw her just last night. I told her time and time again not to, but she continues to take everything on herself. It's foolishness, plain and simple. Yeah, I have to agree. Sure, sir, I prefer not to drag you into our family issues, but if you have a chance to speak with Claire, please tell her she needs to take a serious look inside of herself. One day, I'd like all three of us, Claire, Isara and I, to be able to visit Emil's grave together. No, maybe that's too much to hope for. Major Irvin, it's not just you. I have things I want to tell her too. I'm sure that goes for you, Noel, Tina, and the others as well. We'll help Claire. Don't you worry. Thank you. That's a relief to hear. I wish you the best of luck. I can't let myself get distracted. The largest war in history will soon be upon us, and our task is to see it stopped. As part of the chain of command, I need to ensure I've done absolutely everything within my power to see that task completed. We're ready for a lot of talking, aren't we? I'm gonna have to take a sip after that. We've got Beatrix, Vice Principal Henrik, the main campus students and alumni, not to mention the bracers from each country. That's a lot of assistance for Operation Shining Steel. No way we're backing down now. Indeed not, Instructor Sarah. Indeed not Sarah, who's not an instructor, but I'm an instructor. Yeah, I've got that title now. I'm the captain now. I'm the Divine Blade now. Everyone is looking at Sydney. Oh, hi, Instructor Reed. Hey, great weather we're having, huh? Yeah. You sure in a good mood, Sydney. 20%. Too good, almost. It's starting to get irritating. I think you had a good night last night. You know, Ada from the main campus. Well, she and I ended up on the Ferris wheel. Just the two of us, you know. It was kind of awkward at first, but after a while we got talking. I think we really clicked. I even got to see her smile for once. And I asked her if maybe we could do this again sometime after the war. Guess what she said? I'll think about it. Yeah, home run, am I right? Help me out here, Sydney. What's so great about that? Read between the lines, teach. She's basically saying the next time I can ask her out for real, and then she'll say yes. Jumping the gun a bit. You're reaching so far, I'm surprised you haven't fallen over. Come on, Kurt. Don't act like you don't know how this stuff works. You seemed pretty chummy with that Sully girl from Ark and Seal last night, though. Whoa. For real? This is the first I've heard of it. Yes, I went to the amusement park with her, but it wasn't a date. I was just there to escort her and mother, that's all. Really now, because it looked to me like you two were hitting it off. Oh, tell us more. Yeah, this is juicy. Hang in there, Kurt. Kurt, I have pledged myself to Emma. I hand down the oblivious mantle to you. You are my disciple, at least in the dumbass girl flocking. He's the dumbass, the girls flock, somehow. Hang in there, Kurt. The mantle has been passed. Well, we're all just sitting ducks if we don't do something about this war, that's for sure. Well, I'm kicking in a high gear now. There's a bright future on the other side of all this mess. I've just got to get us there. Good old Sydney. Handling a gun takes a lot of focus. Sydney's laid-back attitude is somewhat concerning, especially for the day of the operation. Well, it might not be too bad. That's how he always is, after all. That aside, though, what is this strange, gloomy feeling? I wonder if my, maybe... at this rate, I'll be the one losing focus. Yeah, I'll give you some snacks. That'll help me calm down. Oh, no! 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 Maya, you didn't only care, realise you actually slightly cared after Sydney might be taken. No! Thinking about Sydney makes me feel weird. At this rate, I'll be the one losing focus. We'll get some snacks. Maya! This feeling. It's like that time with the tree. We talk about the azure tree that appeared in Crossbell. We were able to confirm its appearance from the deck of the Old Courageous. Ah, I see. Well, there's still some time before the war actually starts. If there's anything I can help with, just let me know. I appreciate it. I'd really rather not have anyone misunderstanding things like that, but I'm not sure why, but being around Sydney, I can somehow avoid feeling too nervous, even in the situation. I guess I can face our next battle without feeling overly tense. Yeah, I guess it's not all that bad then. Hey, let me misunderstand. Tell me more.